Good morning, everyone. Robbie here with Splash Painting from Coffee with Contractors. I am very excited about my guest today. You can tell, exotic. Gian Carlo, how are you doing this morning, my friend?
I'm doing very, very well. I'm super excited that I got the opportunity to have a nice little meeting with you, and I appreciate you picking me out of all these applicators. I feel very honored, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, same to you. I'm blessed. I've been following you for quite some time, and we're just gonna jump into it. I know you're eating breakfast, so everyone, watch how a healthy man eats.
Now, and I apologize for you guys. The thing is that my schedule is very full, and this is the only time I have free time. Like I could sit down and eat in peace and relax. Breakfast time, and I'm gonna take my relaxing time and speak to you, to all you beautiful people who hear my story.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Well, do us a favor, introduce yourself. Those that don't follow you, you have quite the following on Instagram. You're cross-platform on Facebook and a lot of groups. You have a unique application that you do. So I'll let you go while I have my coffee.
Yes, well, basically, my name is Gian Carlo Sagasti. I am the owner of Exotic Wall Finishes and Designs. What I do is I bring your walls to life. I do decorative wall finishes for a living. That's all I do. I do Venetian Plaster, the plaster that we import from Italy. We bring it to the United States, and I've been training people for over 15 years how to use Venetian Plaster. And then I created Exotic Wall Finishes. That's basically my my application company. Gracias. My application company. Now I do it in high-end homes. It's a very luxury product, very
Mhm.
high-end, and it's made out of limestone and marble. It's authentic. It's all authentic. Limestone and marble. It comes in white. It's bleached white, and then we tint it to whatever color the clients need. So basically, if you have a plain wall, if you have a plain ceiling that you want to bring it to life, I'm the guy you call.
Nice. Well, first off, where are you located at?
I'm located in Miami, Florida, and I travel worldwide to do projects. I go to Europe all the time to see what's new out there. I have my own trowel line of, of stainless steel for decorative finishes, for line
Yeah.
plasters and stuff like that. I created my own trowel line. So I travel everywhere from training courses to being the spokesperson for Marmarino Tools, for my company itself, for doing
Mhm.
projects out of town. I have a big project coming up in New York that starts like in 3 weeks. I have another project that starts in Greece. I'm gonna be doing a Greece hotel. The white
Nice.
ones with the blue doors that you see all the time. I'm doing
Yeah.
one of those.
Oh, beautiful.
So
So
this is my breakfast, guys. Look, look, look. Egg whites with tomatoes and turkey. They gave me the toast and I got bacon.
there
That's
you
it.
go. That's how
That's
you
it.
do it. Now, before we started, you said like you enjoy your breakfast. You're like myself. Breakfast is an important part because it's the fuel for the beginning of your day. Because you are nonstop going.
The thing is that when I have big projects, I got a big crew running, and sometimes it's very hard for me to stop to have lunch
Mm.
because I'm running around. Not running around that I'm just working in one job site, and then when my guys are having lunch, I have lunch with them. No, I go to the job site, and then when when they're about to have lunch, I go to another project or I go have another meeting or something. It'll be great. Sometimes I have lunch with my designers, with my architects. Sometimes I have lunch with them for a meeting, and sometimes I take my time and sit down with my employees and eat. It all depends what's going on during the day. Today I'm booked. Today I won't be able to have lunch probably.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You guys gotta make sure you're eating. That's a very important part of a day is your fuel. Hence, I like my coffee. I got this cup thinking of you. I wish I was in Miami with you actually. Um,
Now normally
so
when we
how
have
did you?
projects, I bring a cooler in. I bring energy drinks for my guys. I bring sugar stuff for my guys. I bring sometimes I buy them their lunch depending what's going on, and I gotta make sure they have fuel to keep going
Mhm.
because it's important. My guys that I have are the way I train them exotic style. They're like two guys working in the same time.
Yeah.
They're one guy's like two guys working.
Yeah. No, and that's good because I've noticed your walls are very detailed. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it. There's a lot of knowledge that goes into it. I'm of the mindset. I think it's good that you are feeding your guys because, a $20 lunch will give you a good strong 9 hours of work. You know, if your guys are fed and they don't have to stop the process of what they're doing necessarily, like leave the job site and go, it creates that good atmosphere. So clearly doing that. So let's backtrack a little bit.
I pay my guys if they bring their lunch and they eat at the job site. I pay their lunch for them.
There you go. See,
so
and
that encourages them to bring lunch. If they need to leave to get lunch, they take 20, 30 minutes to go get the lunch. Then they come back and then they stop and eat the lunch. Yeah. So it could take from an hour to an hour and 30 minutes just when they disappear on you.
Time is money.
It's annoying. And then after they finish eating, guess what? They want to take a break after they finish eating. It's just the way it goes. And you're like, what the heck, man? I need you to start working. Let's go. So I encourage everybody to bring their own lunch and stuff like that. It's very important. But sometimes you can't. You know, sometimes, life doesn't let you for some reason. You get complicated.
Absolutely. But at least they're being fed. So that's a good thing that you're doing for them. Now, we discussed a little bit yesterday how I talked to you for a few minutes yesterday. How did you actually get into this? Your story is unique about how you got into what you're doing. How long have you actually been doing this, and what made you want to be the applicator of this? Where did you find that was your niche, your lane that you wanted to stay in?
So I've been doing this now, I would say 16 years, full strength. This year should be 17 years. I was married into the company. I was married. You ever heard of Frank Lucas?
I've heard of. It's a Venetian.
Frank Lucas was a drug dealer in New York that wanted to buy direct. So what Frank Lucas did was he went to Thailand, and he went into the jungles of Thailand to look for the guy who made the heroin direct. He didn't want a middleman. He wanted the guy to do it. So basically, that's what Forensic did. Forensic, his name is Armand Pahofat. He was in the United States. There was no Venetian Plaster yet. He saw a sample. Somebody brought a sample from Europe here. He saw it and he was like, holy crap, this is beautiful. This is a plaster. He goes to Italy and he's traveling and looking for Venetian Plaster, and there's paint stores that have it, but no, he wanted it from the source. He went and he was looking and looking and looking until he found the company that makes it 100% authentic. Authentic meaning the raw lime, the the marble, the natural resins. The natural resins meaning the glue that they add to the Venetian plaster to stick to the walls. And of course, he wanted it all 100% green product. And he found it. He made a contract with that company and started importing it to the United States, just like that. So we're the first company, Forensic was the first company to basically sell it in the United States. And so the problem is that you have it, but nobody knows how to use it. So guess what? We had to start training people. We had to start an application team and working. And then people were getting mad that we're teaching people how to use this customary product. People were getting mad. People were getting mad. Italians were getting mad. I was one of the first guys worldwide to put it on a video and post it. I got a lot of hate by it. A lot of people didn't like that because I'm teaching a special technique. But the goal was to sell buckets. That was the goal, to start a company to sell Venetian plaster. So we had to train people how to use the product. Thus, we're one of the ones who started basically why there's videos up there and there's a lot of people doing it. And now a lot of people are making videos and a lot of people are training. And we're one of the ones that opened up the doors to that. Believe it or not.
And so the application process, now we know what it is. And we'll get into your tool on, you mentioned that you have some beautiful tools that you do that apply the process. But how long did it take you to master it? And then how long is it taking you to train? Like, how big of a crew do you have right now that you're running?
Now, I wasn't a plasterer from the start. I went to school for airplane mechanics.
Oh.
And because I was married into the company, the owner of the company was like, just come work for us and we'll pay you good. And I was like, what is it that you do again? And then I came, I started training, and the first thing they had me doing was base coats, first coats. I wasn't allowed to do no second coat, no final coat, no wax, nothing. Just the first coat. Learn. And I was basically making love to this first coat. I was learning. I was listening to everybody's advice. I was very young. I was 23 years old. I'm 38 now. And I learned how to basically learn everything from more experienced people from me at that time. And it took me basically 6 months to master everything really, really well.
Oh, nice. And is that
being a plaster? And this is not me being a plaster. And now I've outgrown other plasterers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And other professionals. And now I train people. I train people older than me. You know, I trained in community colleges how to do Venetian plaster. I became ambassadors of Venetian plaster. I became a tool model. I became everything from in the Venetian plaster world. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
No, and that's awesome. It shows that the hard work you're doing is paying off, and it truly has. And we'll put a link in this video so people can go to see where you're doing your work at now. Your tools. One, you're a very fit guy. You know, you have muscles. I've seen you do that work, and it's you know, you have to have a lot of upper body strength and lower body strength as well. But these tools that you're using, they're so unique to you. Um, I heard that you had a company reach out to you that wanted you to basically take their tools to the next level. You know, basically from taking it from maybe like a coach to Gucci, but now that's not just the title that you're doing; it's the exotic style of the nature of your business.
Basically, the way the tools came in hand is to do fine work. You need fine tools. You need
Yes.
high end tools to become an airplane mechanic. When before they even hire you, they look at your tools. They're like, I want to see your tools. You have to have the good brand tools because you're working on $1 million planes here.
Oh yeah.
You have to have good brand tools. They look at it. They got to make sure everything's top notch. You got good tools. You're very smart. They hire you. So same thing goes with Venetian Plaster. You have to have the right tools. You cannot have any Mickey Mouse tools. So basically, the tools that we have is from 3M. 3M changed their name to Marino Tools. And what it is flexible stainless steel trowels. They're tempered twice, meaning they're heated up twice for more flexibility. They put extra chrome in it, so it's more polished. And it's one of the best quality tools for line plasters. Now, there's different companies, and all the companies are very good. But the company that I represent is Marino Tools. And I used to use a particular brand of Venetian plaster tools, but then this company calls me and says, hey, we want you to try out my tools. People call me all the time for that. And I'm like, yeah, sure, send me those. They send it to me. I make a video applying. I send it back to them, and then they post it. I'm like, oh, shit, they posted my video. The other company never posted my video. So I
Yeah.
make another video, and they posted it again. And I'm like, holy crap. And then I've been sending them pictures, and they're posting the pictures in different parts of the world. And I'm like, this is an Italian company we're talking about. And then they call me, and they're like, hey, Gian, what can we do for you to be our model and for you only to represent our tools and just keep making videos and keep doing the thing for us? And I was like, well, I would love to do that. But, I've been using this other company that I have a relationship with. But I would do it for you if I become your main guy, your model. I want to be in your next magazine. The next trade show you have, I want to see a big poster of me up there with the trowel in my hand. He
Yeah.
goes, deal, not a problem. I said, I want you to take me to Italy and show me all your tools and ship me free tools. You got it, not a problem. I was like, okay, let's do it. I called the other company I used to use, out of respect,
Yeah.
the owner of it, and I said, hey, just to let you know, I'm going on this path. I'm using this particular brand, just for you to know. And he was very grateful that I called him up and told him that. He probably didn't think how big I was gonna grow that other company. If not, he
Yeah.
would have been like. If not, he would have tried a little harder to fight for me. He would have been like, "Oh, wait, what's going on? What is it that you need? What is it that you want? Gian, I
Yeah.
got you. I'll take care of you." But nothing. Okay, not a problem. Have fun. I was like, "Okay, thank you." So, this guy sent me tools. I did more videos for them. He got me a ticket to go to Europe. I went to Italy, and then everything blew up there. But the funny part was, there's a special design trowel that I use that you can see in all my videos. It's called the Trap
Yeah.
Trowel, a Sausalese trowel. I told him, look, I want to design my own trowel line. I want to have a different, maybe a different handle, do my own thing with it. I made this trowel very popular from the original company. Now you guys are having it, and it's my signature trowel that I made worldwide famous. I want to start my own line with it. He's like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, what do you mean, yeah, 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 yeah? What's that even mean? He goes, well, everybody tells me that. Every applicator tells me that. I'm like, well, I'm not every applicator. I'm not
Yeah.
every applicator. I'm telling you, I want to do it. What is it you need? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 bucks? Not a problem. I take out my card and I give it to him. I'm like, just put our store credit. Charge me 3,000 bucks and just have it there. And this is the way I want you to do it. I want you to get this trowel, take out this cheap plastic handle, I want you to put the 18 karat gold fork on it, rubber handle, and every trowel has to have my name on it, no matter where we sell it. I'm gonna make these trowels so popular, so famous in our industry that people are gonna be calling you and asking, "I want this trowel, but with my name on it." Gotta tell them no. We did a contract, we shake their hands, and boom. So
Yeah.
the trowel that you see me using is the exotic line, is the one that I created, and it is the most popular trowel for our industry, for the Venetian Plaster world. The trowel that
Well,
I created, because the way I
Gian
marketed
Carlo,
it and all that.
that's awesome. I mean, and you said a lot of important things, and one of the things the biggest thing I took out of there that you've kept, that I think contractors across the world need to understand, is you kept the respect level. That's hard in this business, and I respect you for that. The fact that you would call another company that you've used and say, "Hey, look, I've been approached. Here's where I'm going to go," because it's like in the sports world. I'm a huge sports fan. It's like, when your favorite player gets traded or someone gets traded, at the end of the day, it's business. You know, you have food to feed. You have people you got to feed, not just yourself. You're a family man. You got your family to feed, and now you have employees. So we'll put a link. I love your trowel. It's beautiful. It's that gold. Just it's distinct. It's like, instead of people calling them trowels, they're gonna call it whatever the name of yours is. Like Nikes. People don't say I'm gonna go get shoes. They say I'm gonna go get some Nikes. Or soda pop. They don't say. No one says I want to get soda. They go, I want to go get Coke. So you've taken a tool and made it your own. So that's awesome. And we'll post the links in there, because there are some guys that I know that want to start getting into this. But one thing, what is it that, as the contractor, you're obviously doing really well, but I think that as contractors, we have trials. We have things that either customers want us to do or employees. What's one of the biggest things that you still are working on to make better in your business for yourself?
Well, the thing is that I'm starting my name as a brand. My brand, I started my own clothing line, for girls, for men, hats, bags, the whole 9 yards, the exotic brand. My goal is basically, I'm already recognized worldwide. What's sometimes hard is, I go to a project and, other people are bidding on jobs. I would like to walk in and they're like, "Oh shit, that's exotic right there." We know who this guy is.
Yeah.
I sometimes people outbid me because they're cheaper. Now, the way they pay me is because they're paying for a brand, because of how I did my company, how I'm recognized. I'm not. I'm I'm basically like, that is good. That's good. Like other people are good. Like a Coach brand, like Coach from the nice leather bags, or you get Versace, you get Gucci. That's me. I'm Versace. I'm Gucci. But there's Coach.
Yeah.
There's other good people out there. And sometimes some people outbid me because they're cheaper. Now, sometimes I do charge cheaper just to get the projects because I have other mouths to feed. So it's very
Yeah.
important that I keep my guys busy. But the main thing is, I can't lower myself so much because I started this brand, this I moved my company to a higher level.
Mhm.
So basically, if you want exotic, this is what's going to cost you. You get exotic all the way.
Yeah.
All my guys are exotic. They all come in professional. They don't smoke, no profanity. Very professional. Nobody's wearing shorts. Everybody's wearing pants. Uh, everybody looking fresh. Everybody clean looking. That's the goal. Um, because remember, we're working in high end homes. We're not working in in any type of home. So people
No,
need to
no.
feel comfortable leaving you in a house when they have over $1 million worth of jewelry. Uh, Sometimes what they have in their house costs more than their house itself. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And they need to trust you. And the whole goal is for you to trust you. But I can't trust one of my employees that has happened in the past. I have to fire them. I have to let them go. Um, it's a whole reputation that I have, that I've started, that when people say, "Oh, that's exotic," they already know who they're talking about. So people pay for it. I have people that find me magazines and newspapers, and they're like, "Hey, we want you. We know who you are. You're the guy that I
Yeah.
want." Okay, this is my price. This is a big story. I'm gonna go outside. This is a big story. One time I went to a project, and gracias. One time I went to a project, and the other company bidded $2,000 to do two walls. Right, $2,000. I go to this particular house, and I look at the two walls, and then I look at other things, other things that they need to get done. So I started telling, this is what you need. This is what's gonna make your house prettier. Blah 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 blah. So from that $2,000 contract that other person did, I left with a $22,000 contract.
Wow.
Why? Because first of all, I know how to talk. I know how to talk because I've been trained how to use Venetian Plaster. I could. I don't talk shit. I know everything that has to do with Venetian Plaster. Also a designer. That's why my company is called End Design. I help the client design. So I go in and I feel like I help them design with the color. I help them design where should we put it, what should we do, the whole 9 yards. And it's not that I'm trying to make an easy buck, because I'm not trying to get rich off one job. It's because it's what I see what needs to get done. Mm-hmm. I'm there doing a job that's pretending. I feel like it needs to be wrapped around. It will look better, and the client doesn't want to pay just to wrap it around. That is like nothing, 1 foot extra or whatever it is. I do it for free. I don't care, because it's gonna make my job look good. It's my reputation, and I don't go cheap with it. Like if I give a special discount, if it's a friend or not a friend, let's pretend a $2,000 wall, you charge $1,000 wall. I'm still gonna give them a $2,000 wall. Yeah. I'm not gonna go cheap with the product. I'm not gonna save an extra step. I'm gonna do it the way Exotic does it. It's just the way I do it. Now, all you guys listening, if you go to my page, exoticwallfinish.com, my Instagram, you'll see all the line of work that I do, very high end. You guys will understand why it's important that I'm this way. And every person that I start working with, I build a relationship with the homeowners, with the designers, that we become buddies. We text each other, hello, how you doing? Make jokes, drink a little coffee together. Everybody, I leave being their friend. That's the goal. Yeah. I'm not there, and then in the end of the day, give me my check, goodbye, never see you again. Yeah. No. It's not about that to me, though. It's about starting a relationship, because then they keep calling me back when they want to change the color, when they have repairs, after a party, something gets damaged, or their neighbors, their friends, their family. I'm there for them, no matter what. Yeah.
You know? So and that's good. So basically, what I'm hearing is that you've set a bar for Exotic for you. You're not going to go less than that bar. And you can talk about hookups and what truly a hookup is, but no matter what, if your price is $22,000, that's your price. If you dub it down to 18 or 9, 15, they're still getting a $22,000 job. And I think that goes well with, and that maintains your reputation. Yeah. Because there are contractors out there that in the past and still do well. They'll cut a corner. If they're going to give a discount, they're going to cut corners. And what you're saying is, no, I'm actually going to add on a corner because it's my name. It's Exotic. Exactly. And that's very good that you've maintained that. And as far as the customer relations, I like to use the term keeping it human. And that's what I do. And it sounds like that's what you're doing, is these guys, these customers know who Gian Carlo is. When they do have these parties and these $1 million homes that you're doing, their friends are going to be like, man, this is a beautiful, you're doing blues and greens and aquas, and it's unreal the colors that you do on walls. And so it's important, like when if you would give advice to a contractor, let's say someone's coming in and they're not going to be Gucci Exotic like you are, but what would you tell them? What's the first thing you would tell a contractor that they have to work on? What's the number one thing you'd say, listen, this is to be a foundation, this is what you need to be doing?
Well, to tell, what do you mean? I'm sorry, there was a plane running by when you're asking that question. Asking the contractors what? I'm sorry?
What would you give a contractor who's getting into the business? What would you tell them? Like, the very first thing that's the most important thing is they're building that foundation of their own brand.
Well, basically, the first thing I'll tell them is, where do you live? Okay, do the homework on where the designers are in your area. So, depending on the state, and Google them, write them all down, and then go visit them one by one. Introduce yourself, look very professional. Basically, what I like to tell people, that you need to promote yourself properly. You need to invest in yourself, meaning read books. Why? Because it just helps you with your vocabulary, helps you with your grammar. People like that. People don't like to walk in and you start talking and you hear somebody ghetto speaking because they're giving you a 20, 30, 40, $50,000 check. Before they give it to you, they're like, whoa, who am I giving this money to?
Yeah.
Dress properly, all that. So when you go visit the designers and all that, dress nice. I know you guys are painters or contractors or plasters or whatever it is, but you guys don't have to wear triple, double size freaking pants. I don't understand these guys wearing huge pants. Oh, because I'm working. Okay, you're working, but why
So
do you look like a mess while you work? Like, really, you wear a triple large shirt, but you're really a medium. I don't understand. Oh, because I'm at work. Okay, and I got the free shirt from Benjamin Moore. Okay, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself. Look sharp all the time, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? Because people look at you different. Now, even if you're not a boss, guys, if you're just an employee who does the plastering and all that, people look at you, guys. People look at you, and then they could see, yo, this guy has a future. This guy has a future for being a future boss. He could be the crew leader. He could be this. He could be that. Stuff like that. Just work on yourself. Invest in yourself. So when you go visit these, designers, like I'm telling you to do, introduce yourself properly, shake their hands, tell them, hey, this is what I do for a living. This is what I do. This is what I could give you. I made some samples for you for your library. This is for you with your label on the back. Call me whenever you need me.
Yeah.
With your info, I'll keep in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. Visit architects, visit that. So people know that you exist, that you're alive of what you do. And I do a lot of networking. I go meet people, meet and greet people, wine testing, all that crap. And I meet people all over, and I do it all the time. I invest in myself. I spend money. You gotta spend money to make money, and I do it. I take my time. I go with my partner, and we go to a lot of gatherings. I invest in magazines, and when I invest in magazines, high-end magazines, they throw parties for them. I go to all the parties. I go to designer parties. Um, so I do that so people start recognizing the name Exotic, Exotic, Exotic. So wherever I go, they're gonna hear Exotic, no matter what.
No, and I think that's great. That's a great thing is keeping the integrity of yourself, and I'm glad you said that it's not just the boss. As you have people on your crew, it's imperative that they know the minute they walk on that, you're representing the brand. That brand. That you're not Joe, you're not Robbie, you're not Gian Carlo, you're Exotic.
Exactly. Everybody's so when I tell a client I have my guy coming in, oh, but wait, you're not coming? No, but don't worry about it. Exotic is coming. So when my guy comes in, it's not me coming in, it's not him coming in, it's Exotic coming in. The whole point is to make my company like a living organism. That if something happens to me, Exotic is still moving forward. If it's me, if it's my son, if it's my employees, whatever it is. If I go out of town to New York and I have one of my guys going to the job sites here in Miami Beach, Exotic is going to Miami Beach. Not my employee. It's Exotic going. So that's the whole point of the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. No, and that's great. Like so I carry extra belts. It's funny you say the baggy clothes. I carry belts in my truck. And I give them to my guys, and I tell them next time, don't wear these back on my job site because I don't want to see your crack. No one wants to see your ass crack. No, or your chonies. No, it's not. It's completely unprofessional. You're very busy, and I know you're busy with work, but if we were to run into you, I know you say you do wine testing, but like, what is it that you do for fun? Being a contractor is so like, we're always so involved. I'm up at 5 o'clock talking to you right now. I mean, it's 6 o'clock now, but what do you do when you're not doing Exotic? What would we find you doing?
Well, I love hitting the gym. I love eating. I have 3 children, so I love doing activities with my kids, playing bowling, watching movies. I love going to the pool, to the beach. I like hanging out with the people I love, with my family, with my partner. I have fun with them, and I do as much as I can with them. Because what's the point? What's the point of working so hard if you can't do nothing with it? The way I see it, if I die today, what are they going to talk about Gian Carlo Sagasti? Are they going to just say, oh, Gian Carlo Sagasti was a hardworking guy, and that's it? No, I don't want that. I want them to say Gian Carlo Sagasti was a loving man, a great father, of course, a hardworking man, but all these different things. I don't want them just to say, oh, all he did was work. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
that. You know, like some I heard a story before, like a tough guy saying, Tupac Shakur said this. Tupac Shakur said this. He was in jail. He went to prison, and a guy saw him, and he was a big fan. I have a lot of fans too, and he inspired a lot of people. And
Mm.
this guy was like, "Oh, you inspired me, blah 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 blah. You know, I want to be just like you." So then Tupac started thinking, I could easily die like a Scarface, like F you, blah blah blah, crazy, or I could
Yeah.
die like, or I could die like a Malcolm X, inspiring the world.
Yeah.
So my goal is to inspire the world of what I do, and I've been doing that. I've been training a lot of people. I've been helping people I don't even know. I help many people start their
Yeah.
Venetian Plaster career. So besides just doing my stuff, another habit I have is helping others with
Yeah.
their careers, answering their questions. And I know it goes into the work stage of my life, but it's something that
Mm.
I enjoy doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know why.
and
I
I
just enjoy doing it.
no, and I think that you won't be remembered just as exotic. I know that you do a lot of family stuff. You're very involved in your community, so that's good. And I think that what you're saying is absolutely correct. Is that you're more than just exotic, and you have to when you're a business owner, you have to step away off your own platform that you build. You have to, because it's the mentality of, you can work hard and bring in $1 million in a year, but if you're not out with your family spending that $1 million, they're just going to remember you as, yeah, my dad worked hard, or my partner worked really hard, and I'm glad that you do that. I know that one of the last things I want to talk to you about is that you just said you train people. You do not conform to everyone's your competition. Now, you're a very community organized guy. Is that because you want to take Venetian Plaster? I've never seen a Venetian Plaster home here in Utah, where I live at. But you're taking this beautiful element from Italy and from Europe, the European side, and bringing it to America and saying, listen, we can do these things here. And with that passion, how can people, what's the best way, if someone really is interested in doing this, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you? On your Instagram page or through your Facebook page? If someone wants to, or if they want to get your shirts, your hats and swag, where can they find those at?
Well, basically, you go online on www.exoticwallfinishes.com. You can message me through there. You can message me through my Instagram, Exotic Wall Finishes, my Facebook. You can contact me. I'm always on those sites. They always ping. I get a nice little ring, and I know if I don't answer you right away, don't take it personal. If I read it, it shows red, and I don't answer you right away, don't take it personal. I just read it, and something just happened right here, and then I'm taking care of it. So, and I always come back to it. People ask me questions all the time, and even if I don't answer within that hour, 2 hours, I'll come back and answer sooner or later, that night or the next day. You just gotta bear with me, guys.
Yeah.
I'm only one guy that handles all this stuff. I do need more people.
How many do you have in your crew right now?
Well, it's all depending on the projects. Right now in my crew, I have 3 people full time. But depending on the project, the size of the project, the bigger it gets, I get more people. Now I know everybody in the Venetian Plaster world from Miami, so I could just hire them for the particular project, and then when it starts getting done, one by one, letting them go. But I tell them, hey, I need you for a week. I need you for 2 weeks. So because there's times that I get a contract that they want 7 people at a time there, 11 people at a time there, because it's a huge project and it's just the way the contractor wants. Hey, I want to see 5 people all the time here. Can you do that for me? That's the way you get this job. So then I have to get it. I have to make sure I have my 5 guys. I'm including one of them, of course.
Yeah. And you're not doing just contractor, you're doing residential and commercial. Are you doing commercial too as well?
Of course. Nice. I do many restaurants. I do lobby of hotels. I do the whole 9 yards.
Beautiful. Well, you know what? It's been a pleasure talking with you, Gian Carlo. We'll put the links for everyone to go. We'll do this again. I want to get one of those walls in the background with you. I'd love to, maybe next time I'm in Miami, even though I'm not right now. We'll head over to your store and do that. I know you got a busy day ahead, so I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to let everyone out here know, or?
Well, basically, guys, if you guys are plasters, painters, you guys are ready in the field, and you guys want to upgrade a little bit to something a little bit more decorative, check me out. See what we got in store. We have a store too that where we sell the products. So you could check it out, see if you like it. You could do training courses. You could learn from me from my videos. And hey, you know, there's enough work for everybody in this world. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
there is. I created many competitions for myself, many of them, and yet I'm still very busy. And everybody that I help loves me, and I'm here for you guys to help you guys in the Venetian Plaster world. And never give up in your dream, man. Keep it up. To everybody out there, keep working hard. If you want to become better, you can become better. Trust me, you can.
Awesome.
So,
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to talking to you again, and you have a great day, okay?
thank you so much for the opportunity of talking to me. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.